Good afternoon, and happy to be in front of you to present you EasyBroadcast in first time and just after discussing the future of peer-assisted technologies. My name is Soufiane Rouibia. I am the CEO of EasyBroadcast, OTT end-to-end services for broadcasters and enterprises. What we provide is the whole block of services from ingesting, preparing the signal till broadcasted, including multiple CDN, websites, HTML players, application, mobile, Android, or iOS, and boxes, smart TVs, and of course analytics, quality of service, quality of experience, any kind of analytics. We have also back offices, CMS for those who wanna broadcast a bouquet. We were awarded as a deep tech in last year from ET Digital, European organization. We start from preparing the content. What we need from channel TVs is just his default signal, which is RTMP, and the whole blocks will be done by EasyBroadcast. We make it by blocks. If the company or broadcasters or TV channels have already his player, we will just include our technology in web player or SDK to update their mobile application to include the EasyBroadcast protocol and make all the viewers who are viewing the same content connected between them so they share what they get from the central server. We reduce by that the cost of broadcasting by 70% in the case of video and 90% in case of audio. We had adapted this technology for enterprises, which means that one of our customer is Société Générale. We use our solution in premise where all content, all video of their CEOs, directors are broadcasted for all salaries using that technology, which means that this technology can be used in cloud or on premises. Why I am here is just, I have to present you a first part about EasyBroadcast. This is the word, and I am here to present you the present of and the future of that technology. I think that Red Carpet had chose the right person to present that. Why? Because this technology, I invented this technology nine years ago and patented this technology through an R&D project which was financed by the French Bank of Innovation and Europe, which gives the born of that technology. It started by we was working in the past in a security company where the CEO is in front of me here, Trader Media Guard, and in that 10 years of working, we was securing copyrighted content in P2P protocols. And after that, we saw that protocols are so efficient in broadcasting a huge content, even and managing flash crowds when there are a lot of connected viewers in the same time. In that situation, we told ourselves, why you can't use this opportunity of that protocols to work in a hybrid manner where we can switch from client server to P2P depending in the quality of service. What we made is a manager who measure all the information about the viewer, his bandwidth, from where he is viewing the content, with what he is viewing the content, and we, depending of that information, we make a small algorithm working, and we choose for each viewer the best viewer around him so he can get to the chunk quicker than get it from a CDN. It's to give you an overview about this technology and how it started. We started the company in 2016, and now I am presenting you the future challenges about this technology. I have made a panel session about using this technology 2 years ago, yesterday, I think, the panel session about using this technology in transportation. We have already made a POC about, with French railway to broadcast TV channels, live TV channels in trains using this technology. And the other challenges of that technology is how we can manage the new format, 4K and 8K, which are doubled compared to HD. When we started that technology, the first how it works is it works depending in the limit of the network, which is the chunks in the case of video. The same thing in audio, and the chunks has a limit size of kilobyte to be broadcasted from viewers to viewers, which make the limit in the case of P2P in the video. We can't never go more than 70%, because of course we have make some contrast about quality of service. When the threshold of the buffer is less than a limit, we stop and we switch to CDN. When this threshold is bigger than a certain limit, we push the viewers to do more P2P. In the case of audio, the chunks are smaller, and sending chunks before having the TTL is easy to catch from other viewers, which make the P2P better in the case of small chunks. When we change the norm about a video going from HD to 4K to 8K, the frames are huge, and working in this value of frames to be broadcasted from viewers to viewers, it will never be reached if we continue working in chunks. Here I just presented as at the beginning the working in traditional work client servers. The content is pushed from the server and get it from the viewers from up to down. If we have 1 million of viewers, we will pay for 1 million of bandwidth for the broadcasters, which means broadcasting 4K or 8K will be pushed to the broadcaster to pay double what they are paying now for CDNs. What the R&D on which we are working is to switch from working with the unit of chunks to working in unit of frame. All the algorithms that we are doing now through the chunks to make all the viewers gathering chunks and managing viewers who has the best chunk in the network, we will transpose it to working in the frame and catching the frame to small parts. In the case of 4K, just to give you a small example about how it is catted in the frame, is a frame. We can get a part of that frame from a viewer, and the same frame, a part of it, we can get it from CDN. And all the algorithm that we'll manage is how we can distribute, getting and distribute which viewer I will request for that part of the frame, depending in the time of viewing or getting this frame to the player. In the case of HK, the frames are just more bigger. To give more details about how it can work, in the beginning, as the first protocol works, we started by getting the first or rarest chunks in the rarest chunks from the CDN, which make the first viewer, when he starts viewing the content, having the rarest chunk In that cases, it will be easy to integrate in the swarm because all the other viewers will search for that chunks. The same algorithm, the same logic we had made it in the case of frames. In that the first frame, the the two block of that frame we get it from the CDN, and the two others from the viewers who had better part of network and hardware to get it in the same manner as the CDN. And when we go in time, we will push to get the block of the same frame more from viewers than get it from a CDN. It is if we take this line in the time of a buffer, which is depending of the quality between 25 till 15 frame by viewer or by buffer. In the case of HK, we will just double it. And all the algorithm that we will do in that cases is to which viewer I will ask for the part of that frame. Before it's which viewer I will ask to feed my buffer. Now which viewer I will ask to just a frame, a part of frame, which change all the behavior of our algorithm and how we can prefer and make preferences between viewers depending on their network, depending on their threshold, depending on their buffer, depending on their read access memory and how they can push the part of the frame to us. I haven't discussed it here. I take an hypothesis that viewers are viewing the same content quality. This one are viewing the 4K, and this one are viewing the 8K, okay? Some advantages in using that peer assistant in the future for 4K and 8K, it's the classical mode will be more challenging. Even if we will include 5G, which is coming in the market now, and which it will make easy to viewers to view content with high quality from a central server. The servers we can dimensionally we can how we said make servers in a limit way to push content for 4K and 8K. Peer assisted, which it will make it cheaper to broadcast in that two kind of norms and make it also more economic, the same manner. But what is changed is working from chunks to frames. Thank you for your attentions, and if there is other precise details, we are just in the corner to give you more details about the two servers that we provide, about broadcaster servers with high quality broadcasting with more economy, and enterprises which included more hybrid protocol patented.